What if I told you that scattered across our planet, there are entire cities frozen in time, massive structures standing as silent witnesses to humanity's past? These aren't just old buildings. They're portals to forgotten stories, abandoned dreams, and the ever-turning wheel of human civilization. In the heart of China's Ordos region stands Kangbashi, a modern ghost city built for 1 million residents that largely stands empty. Its gleaming skyscrapers and perfectly paved streets await inhabitants that never came. A testament to ambitious urban planning gone wrong. The city represents a unique phenomenon of our time. Structures abandoned not through disaster or decay, but through miscalculation. But modern ghost cities are just the beginning of our journey through abandoned architecture. Deep in the Cambodian jungle, the temples of Angkor stand as a reminder of one of history's most impressive urban centers. For centuries, these massive stone structures lay hidden under thick vegetation, their intricate carvings slowly weathering away. The question that haunts historians isn't just why this magnificent city was abandoned, but how such an advanced civilization could seemingly vanish overnight. The story of Detroit's Michigan Central Station tells a different tale of abandonment. Once a proud symbol of American progress, this magnificent Beaux-Arts building served as Detroit's main rail hub for over 75 years. When it closed in 1988, it became one of the most famous ruins of America's Rust Belt. Its enormous empty halls and decaying architectural details became a symbol of industrial decline. Perhaps no abandoned place captures the imagination quite like Pripyat, Ukraine. This city of 50,000 people was evacuated in a matter of days following the Chernobyl disaster in 1986. Today, its abandoned apartments, schools, and the famous amusement park stand as a haunting reminder of how quickly human achievements can be undone. Nature slowly reclaims the city, with trees growing through concrete and wildlife roaming the empty streets. In the Mediterranean, the ghost town of Varosha in Cyprus tells a story of political conflict. Once a bustling tourist destination with luxury hotels and beautiful beaches, it was fenced off during the Turkish invasion of 1974. Time stopped here. Cars from the 1970s still sit in showrooms, and clothing stores display fashions from nearly 50 years ago. Hidden in the mountains of Italy, the medieval town of Krakow stands as a testament to nature's power over human engineering. After surviving centuries of history, including wars and plagues, this ancient settlement was finally abandoned in 1963 due to recurring landslides. Its stone buildings, clinging to the hillside, create an eerily beautiful silhouette against the sky. Kolmanskop in Namibia tells the tale of how quickly fortune can turn to dust. This former diamond mining town, built in elaborate German architectural style, once boasted a hospital, ballroom, and even an ice factory in the middle of the desert. Today, the buildings slowly sink into the sand, creating surreal scenes where dunes flow through doorways and fill entire rooms. The underwater city of Xicheng in China represents a different kind of abandonment. Known as the Atlantis of the East, this 2,300-year-old city wasn't abandoned gradually. It was deliberately flooded in 1959 to create a hydroelectric dam. Now, 130 feet below the surface of Qiandao Lake, its ancient architecture remains remarkably preserved. The Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia stands as a different kind of architectural abandonment. Once the most famous prison in the world, its revolutionary wagon wheel design influenced hundreds of other prisons. When it closed in 1971, it left behind a massive complex of Gothic architecture and haunting cell blocks. The famous gangster Al Capone once remarked about his cell there, "The whole room was finished in silk. What more could I want?" These abandoned places reflect more than just empty buildings. They mirror the rise and fall of economies, the impact of technological change, and the consequences of human decisions. The ancient Roman author Pliny the Elder once wrote, "How many cities have in their time been floating in wealth, and now lie prostrate in their ruins?" His words ring true as we examine these modern ruins. Modern architects and urban planners study these abandoned structures not just as cautionary tales, but as lessons in sustainability and adaptability. Some abandoned places find new life through creative repurposing. The High Line in New York City transformed an abandoned elevated railway into a popular public park, proving that architectural abandonment doesn't always mean the end of a structure's story. The phenomenon of urban exploration, or urbex, has grown around these abandoned places. Photographers and adventurers document these sites, creating a new form of architectural appreciation. Through their lenses, we see beauty in decay and stories in silence. These abandoned structures serve as powerful reminders of our civilization's impermanence. They stand as monuments to human ambition, creativity, and sometimes folly. From ancient temples swallowed by jungle to modern cities waiting for inhabitants that never came, each has a unique story to tell. They remind us that every building, no matter how grand, ultimately relies on human presence and purpose to truly live. As we look to the future of architecture and urban development, these ghost structures offer valuable lessons. They teach us about the importance of sustainable planning, the impact of economic changes, and the delicate balance between human ambition and natural forces. In their silence, they speak volumes about who we are and what we leave behind.